Miteinander. Es war ein langer Krieg. Es war ein harter Krieg. Ihr habt tapfer und stolz für euer Vaterland gekämpft. Seid eine besondere Truppe, die ineinander...
Hey everyone, this is Hydra Hut. This is Ghost Rider number 1. I believe it's actually just a one-shot, even though they're calling it a number 1. But they have a tendency to do that with one-shots these days. Also, this is part of the Damnation arc, which is why it's got this abnormal trade dress. Bonus digital content, so if you can muscle your way through the review, you get a first person to take it gets a free comic, because I'm just going to show that. This is written by Sabella, well, it's done by Sabella and Noto. So let's start with the cover. I think the cover is fantastic, and I like that they did the different trade dress so you can actually see the cover. You get the full view of it. Got Ghost Rider looking like a badass. We got what appears to be a classic Harley. I think it might actually be an Evo motor and not an iron head, like a shovel or a pan head or something like that, like what the original Ghost Rider bike was. But still, an accurate V-twin, which is cool. And, I mean, it's a great cover. Great cover. I think that alone would probably get you someone to buy this comic. It was enough for me. I haven't been fairly paying attention to Ghost Rider lately because he's been so abused, but I picked this one up, and I regret it. Absolutely regret it. Alright. Let's see where we start. Mephisto smiled as he killed me, a smile that knew how painful it really was. Then he blew my candle out. It wasn't an easy death, but tell me one that is. Besides, as much as dying hurt, it wasn't gonna be nothing compared to hell. Bleh. I'm sorry, but this is tired and stupid. Name a death that isn't hard. Ugh, he blew out my candle. Ugh. Stupid. I also don't like this. Christopher Sabella, scribe. Okay, I think that's funny. Phil Noto, illuminator, because he held the flashlight. I think illustrator would have been the word you're looking for. Calligrapher. I still don't know who the fuck VC is. Somebody smarter than me transcribe VC. I need to know what VC stands for. Because apparently VC employs like 90% of the calligraphers used in comics. Cover artist was Clayton Crane, which is probably why it was so good, because Clayton Crane's pretty damn good artist. I didn't see that variant cover. Nicolo. Who's our editor? Hey. We don't have a assistant editor. We only have a real editor, which is Kathleen Wisniewski. Well, Kathleen, I think you should read a few more Ghost Rider books so you can understand that this isn't how Johnny talks. Oh, I'm sorry. So, basically what happens is Mephisto sends Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, and the Demon back to hell, where they apparently belong for who knows what reason. When they get there, they are separated from each other's body. We find out that Ghost Rider apparently doesn't like Johnny at all. He thinks he's a douchebag, apparently. Go figure. That's no. Because every freaking hero that has some sort of separate entity is just... whatever. Anyway. So they drop in. We get some kind of... I really don't like the way Ghost Rider talks in this. I don't like the way Johnny Blaze talks in this. I don't like any of the dialogue. I think it's all fucking try-hard and stupid. I think this whole book is a waste of time. But I'm going to try and get through it without being a pissy little bitch. But let's start here. So Johnny kind of talks like a simpering little queer. And I don't mean that as gay. I mean that as strange. He doesn't talk normal at all. But he has this internal dialogue that is delivered, well, written kind of like an 80s badass would monologue himself as he's going through. Like, if they had matched Johnny's verbal dialogue up with his internal monologue, then I would have a lot less to bitch about. But the whole premise of this is stupid. They go down to hell and they start battling all the demons because in hell, all you can do is hurt other people. It's the only way to make the pain go away, but it never actually goes away. It's an interesting take on hell you have here. It's kind of like a really chintzy version of Dante's Inferno, which I'll get to in a little bit. Anyway, this whole first fight scene is basically just Johnny and the Ghost Rider arguing about whether or not they should team up. Ghost Rider has no interest. He just wants to hang out in hell and kill demons because that's his thing. Johnny's like, you need me, I need you. And Ghost Rider's like, I bring everything to the table, you offer me nothing. But anyway, Johnny kind of semi-convinces him that they got to get out of here because they can do a lot better bringing new souls to hell than they can punishing souls that are already down here. It's essentially Johnny begging Ghost Rider to give him his powers back. And he convinces him that he might be willing to help, but he's got to prove that he's loyal to Johnny has to prove that he's loyal to Ghost Rider. So he wants him to beat up the guy with the most sin. Because you see, in prison, you attack the biggest, baddest guy, but in hell, you pick the guy with the most sin. Well, can you guess? Can you guess which one of these guys has the most sin? Can you guys? I'll give you a hint. It's none of them. Nope. It's this guy. That's right. This nerdy, alt-right haircut, extremely white, professor-looking dude is, of course, the sickest motherfucker in hell. And then I don't understand what happens here. He's like, okay, go kick that sinner's 4-letter word. So shit, I'm guessing, because ass is only 3 letters. And ass would make sense, but it must be shit. Go kick that sinner's shit, and then we'll talk. And then what happens here? I don't understand. The dude lifts up his glasses and then you see crack against a wall. Done. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. He just instant hit him and sent him into the wall. But no, that's not what happened. That guy cracking into the wall has nothing to do with anything, apparently. Because Johnny walks up and gets punched out by the little fucking weirdo. And he just smiles and takes it like a man. And then proceeds to beat the hell out of the guy, break his wrist, talk about how he enjoys it because the Ghost Rider told him what he did. So I'm thinking we're supposed to assume that the guy is a pedophile because all creepy white dudes are pedophiles. You know what? Most criminals look like Johnny. They are normal-looking people. A lot of times they're attractive-looking people, which is why they make such good criminals, is you don't suspect them. People that look like this are castigated by society and are generally very, very fucking responsible. Until they get pushed around enough that they go psycho and shoot everybody up. Anyway, Johnny beats the hell out of that guy. Ghost Rider steals his soul because they're in hell. And I mean, what are you even doing with that soul when you're already in hell? And then they meet up with all the bad guys. They're like the really bad elites in hell. And Johnny's like, we're going to take this place over, guys. Hell, that is. They're going to take over hell. Also, random elephant man who's never showed up in any comic that I've ever seen before. Evil Hulk. Yay. A whole bunch of really lame dialogue where we find out that this hell has 7 more circles. Which I'm guessing is a reference to Dante's Inferno. And there are 9 circles of hell, which Dante's Inferno is way fucking scarier than this hell. I'll tell you that much right goddamn now. So then, basically, the bad guys are like, we don't want to help you because we're already in hell. We have too much to lose. But we'll show you the way to get there. And then it turns into Mad Max. Ghost Rider and Johnny hop on their motorcycles, and now they're being chased by an army of the damned. Oh, whatever will they do? I know. They'll make a fiery chain, and the 2 motorcycles will take out all of these cars. Because physics don't apply in hell. Oh, now they're racing across a bed of lava. This is exciting. Still going through multiple circles of hell. Hey, look, we're back to Mad Max. So I can see why somebody might enjoy this. And maybe I'm just cynical and can't unclench. But this is the most boring, stupid, try-hard, fucking let's rip off ideas from everybody else crap that I've fucking read. And I'm sorry, Sabella, if this is the first thing you've written that I've read. I'm just not a fan of your writing, sir. Blaze, I bring everything to the table. The bike, the powers, the invulnerability. What exactly do you have to offer? That hurts, buddy. You know what I do? I make all this crazy nonsense mean something. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, this right here is cool, though. I like this. Running from the train. They should have done this as a whole full-page spread. So they had, like, the train coming out of, like, a big explosion and coming down on these guys. I think it would have been a little bit more exciting. The art isn't bad. I mean, the art's kind of cool. I just hate the dialogue. I hate the setup. I hate that hell is apparently Dante's Inferno crossed with Mad Max. We see our elephant guy. Oh, hey, here we go. If you made it to 10 minutes, then you freaking earned this. All right, guys. Marvel.com/redeem. Put it in. You win. Our elephant homie shows back up, helps him break the train down. They make it into hell. Ghost Rider sits on the throne. He controls hell now. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Because it's like Little Nicky, guys. Whoever sits in the throne becomes the devil. And Mephisto, I'm sure he's not going to give a shit. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't recommend buying this. I think DNC recommended it. Whatever, though. I don't recommend it. Thanks for watching. Hail Hydra, baby.